Hey guys, it's Jen from Catascrapdesigns. I hope everybody's doing well this morning. I just wanted to do a tutorial on a ephemera holder for Christmas. Yesterday I had done a bunch of stamping, and so I have a bunch of these that need to be put into an ephemera holder, and the only ones I have are for my tickets, my labels, flowers, things of that nature. I do not have one for Christmas, so I thought I would come on and create one for Christmas. So if you guys want to craft along with me, go ahead and grab some of your Christmas papers. I'm actually going to use these papers from Artimaze. They were her free digitals. And I'm just going to start by folding the papers. And when I cut them, some of them might still have a white edge, and I'll ink that to make it so you can't see that when we're ready to get to that. Get to that part. Get my bone folder out. I don't know exactly how many pages this is going to be. I think this is going to be my cover. And I'm going to use vellum, which I have there on the side. And we'll make different size pockets for the ephemera to be held. So let's see. I had a little issue with my printer this morning. It wasn't playing nice. Don't you just love when that happens? So I hope everybody's doing well today. It's early. It's not even 7 o'clock Tuesday morning. Let's see here. We'll do this. Figured I'd get an early start. Now that I'm working again, I don't have that much time to create. I gotta make some time. School starts this week, so it's been a little bit of a crazy week. And I'm sure it's a crazy week for a lot of you guys, getting your kids ready for school. Back to school craze, traffic that it's gonna create starting tomorrow. Which reminds me, I gotta make a back to school sign for my son to hold so I could take his back to school picture. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, to do 5. This one doesn't have an end. So yeah, I got to do that. That's on my list too. I'll probably do that when I get home tonight. So do a lot of you guys have kids going back to school? If so, leave it in the comments. Let me know if you do and what grades they're going into. My son is actually going into middle school, so this is all new to him. Middle school anyway. So we shall see how that goes. So what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to bind anything until I put the vellum pieces, and I'm going to have some that are just going to be like, you know, just like this, and then I'll do smaller ones. Let me cut this on my bigger cutter. Sorry guys, let me just this big cutter gives me an issue with cutting straight. My other one, this, we'll do that. My other ones, my small trimmers, I need a new blade. But that one I have over there is a really good trimmer. It just, for whatever reason, has an issue cutting straight. And it's so frustrating. Especially for the money I paid for it. So that will fit fine. And I'm going to attempt to use my art glitter glue. Sometimes you could see through it, sometimes you can't. I can always mask it with washi tape, or I could sew it, which would then be sewn on the other side. But I want this to be the front cover. Oh, this one feels like it needs to be unstuck. We don't have time for that. Choose this one. So how is everybody today? Can you believe it's already August? I just can't believe it. I don't know where the summer went. It just flew by. I'm just trying to put a thin layer, a thin art glitter glue on this front page. This is going to be sewn in the middle, so it's going to fold it here. It's good to have some pockets that you could put the largest stuff in. And then in the smaller pockets, where did it go? In these smaller pockets, these smaller ones, which will be these. I'm not going to use a ruler. I'm just going to mark it right here to see where I got it cut. And I know I got it cut right here. the same thing for this one. I think I'm going to put the bigger one at the bottom and the smaller one at the top. And it doesn't matter which side you get here because they're both see-through. You can also use tracing paper. If you don't have vellum. Or plastic, actually. If you have those plastic covers. From like, the presentation binders, things like that. This looks like it's not really being seen through as much as I have seen it before, so that's a good thing. Maybe because I'm putting a really thin strip. I rather sew them, but then what I'd have to do is have the same size vellum on the other side of the paper if I were to sew after the first page. The first page is the cover, so I don't really want to sew that. They would have to line up correctly. So these look pretty good. And again, when we fold these, once they get sewn in, they'll be sewn in the middle. Got one here. I'm going to use the bone fold over that again. Now we can go ahead and do some on this side as well, being we are just gluing. So we'll do that after we get this done. We'll do I'm going to cut about do a 3-inch. A couple at 2 inches. Just to give us a little bit more. We'll do the big one on the bottom again. And it's good to have ephemera folders for each of your, you know, for like the holidays or specifics. Like if you're doing fairy journals or nature journals. So it's just easier, especially if you're, you know, pulling out the words. You're able to go into that specific ephemera folder. And, oh, look what I forgot to do. I forgot to take the, yeah. This way you're not looking all over. Like I know for Christmas and Halloween, you know, because it only comes around once a year, so you're not really using that stuff all the time. I go crazy looking for them, and I have it in like a envelope somewhere stuck, and I can never find it. Just gonna cut. And these are pretty easy to make. Depending on how many pages you want. I typically only do about 5, maybe 6. Depending on what you're looking to hold. And then once you're done, you can decorate the front. Make it look nice and pretty. I'll have to pull out some of my Christmas stuff. Pull that up. There's this here. I know, this is nothing exciting. You could measure, I just don't. Let's do this one. I always try to do the bigger ones on the bottom. I can't believe Christmas is almost here. Oof. I think we have what? Not that many weeks. I forget what somebody told me the other day. We had like, I think it was like, I don't know, something like 7 Tuesdays left or something like that. The thought of Christmas shopping. Oh, I feel like I just did that. So, there's another one we're just going to fold. This. And we have two more that I think we're just going to do some big stand out orange, orange, we'll just have one down here. This will be for the bigger pieces of ephemera. Maybe journal cards. And again, I forgot to cut off the edge. So, all right, take my scissor. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Okay. Sorry, guys. We could even put the Tim Holtz ticket holder on the front of this one as well, because we could create some Christmas tickets, which I believe I already have some. I have some that are made up, and I have some that aren't made up. I like this page. Cut this off. I hope this isn't too boring for you guys just watching me do this. And I hope you're crafting along with me. If you are, I'd love to see what you created in the comment section, if you would. If you would share that. Maybe give some of us some other ideas scraps. So, like this here. That should fit. So we'll get some of these on the front. I'll have a lot of space. And let's put this right here. So I've already used 3 pieces of vellum. I'm on my 4th. So I'm just trying to give you an idea of how many pieces you'll be using. Just to kind of give you an idea, this is a 2.5 inch. The other side. And you don't have to do both sides. You can maybe do every other page if you want to keep it not so heavy. So this has these two. This will have one. Having all different sizes is a good idea because you're going to have all different size pieces of ephemera. So you'll be able to put them in the right spots. And anything that's a little bit off, this might be, I'll just cut that. Here. So this isn't the most exciting thing to watch, but you guys get to talk to me. I have a bunch of vellum scraps that we could use in clusters, and that pencil mark will erase right off. You know, so like we could do every other. We could just do right here in the middle. Gonna do that. Change it up a little bit. Just looking at this Christmas paper, and I'm just like, I just can't believe Christmas is like right here. So speaking of Christmas, does anyone already have Christmas plans? Going away for the holiday with your family? You know, we have a tradition of going away. Kids have 2 weeks off of school. We usually take the 1 week and go away. And we are doing that this year. And of course, we're doing another cruise. It's what we usually do. I know sooner or later we're going to have to do something different. I think I want this to be the cover, so I'm not putting anything on that. These are done. So we have these 3 that we need to put something on. I did a, I went to a thrift store the other day, and actually I didn't do a haul video on that one. I didn't get a whole lot, but I got some Christmas ornaments. They were trying to get rid of all their Christmas stuff, and it was actually a prize I won for, it was a question they were asking, and if you can answer it, you got like a bag full of ornaments. And so I got to pick out some ornaments, and I figured my son would like that for his tree that he just got for his room last year. So I should maybe do a little video on that, show what I got. I didn't pay for it. It was free. But if you wanted to get a bag of ornaments for the size bags they had, it's $4. And all my Christmas stuff is up in my attic, and I'm just like, I'm not putting this up in my attic. Christmas will be here before you know it. So it's sitting in my hallway where it really shouldn't be, but we'll be having this conversation. I'm like, see, I told you Christmas was here real quick. School's starting. School pictures are next week, actually. Yeah, next week already. So here. I know I don't measure. I probably should, but this is my measuring. See here. Do one here. Do another one up here. And we're almost done with actually adding all of the little pockets. I'd like to, on one side, I would have liked to have decorated and put one of those pockets I have. One of these. I would have liked to have decorated that. Maybe I still can. And then glue and have a huge pocket down here. And this might be a possibility. I might have to do that a little bit later on. but I would like to do that on this page. And then I still have 2 more of these. So I would need 1 more piece of vellum. For that page. And we can do the branches. Probably not going to need that much, so that'll go into the scrap pile. There we go. And this will be our last, I think this is our last one. So this one got cut a little too much. Cut that off. So we have all of these. And then we'll just have to decorate that one. Put that one. I'm gonna put this with the scraps. And then I think we're ready to sew in the signature. So I just got to figure out what I'm going to decorate that with. I have an idea. All right, so this is pretty much put together. This would be the cover. And of course, we have a little bit overage here, so we're gonna have to fix that. And this one here, I'd want to put over here, and then add this, but decorate it. We have room for that, but I'm gonna have to go trim all of these, which is gonna take me a little bit. So I will be right back. Okay, so I think I am going to let green page go. I cut the edges off that I needed to cut. And I think I'm going to use this page here. This is so this is right below that. So if I'm gonna do this a little bit before, this should be it right here. But I just want to ink this up, and then I'm going to use art glitter glue. To put this down. And it fits. Now we're just going to ink around these edges. And I get the back. And I'd like to get right here. And then I'd like to glue it on the back of this I actually only want to glue it in 3 spots. So we have an extra pocket. I think that would look good. And what I would actually like to do too, which I don't normally do, I would like to put tabs, and it's something I could do after the fact. Tabs on some of the pages. So we can do that later. Okay. Where is... This is my book I use to make my holes. So I got my 3 holes. So we're gonna do white thread. My needle. Now I'm just looking for my other hole. And make a knot. Then a knot the other way. I'm going to leave these hanging because I don't know if I'm going to put anything there or not. I know that I want to put, well, I don't know. I might not put anything here. I don't want to cover up that bird. So it might just stay the way it is. And we now have several different pieces we could store in here. See, these are large. What happened here? All right. So this did not stick. I missed the spot. Now I think I put too much. Yeah. All right, so we have, could cut these, stick these in here. These are a little bit longer. Stick these in here. Put these in here. Stick some of these in here. And now I have this just for my Christmas stuff. How cool is that? So now, yeah, I'm good to go. Some of this I'll have to cut. We made long ones here. No, I didn't make a long one here. Did I make it here? Because of the vellum, I can't really tell. No. our little ones here. And so on and so on. And you know how it goes. So this is my Christmas ephemera holder. So hopefully you guys followed along. If you did, I'd love to see what you made. If you want to post a picture in my comments below, I'd love to see it. And I'm just going to go ahead and finish filling this up. And you guys have an awesome day, and thanks for hanging out and crafting with me. I appreciate it. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed, please do subscribe. And as always, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.